I came to them sort of quite late in sort of what they had been doing in about 2005, and I watched this film, L'Enfant, The Child, and in the IFI, and it sort of, I didn't actually know much about them. A friend of mine took me along to see this film, and it sort of, for some reason, it just hit me in a really gut level, and was something that I had sort of been looking for in cinema for ages, which was sort of the opposite of what everybody was sort of into at the moment. These guys are so incredibly uncool. There's not a cool bone in this film. There's no music. There's no sort of fashion. There's no sort of aesthetic, really, or apparently anyway, sort of agenda. So it's the very opposite of, you know, the sort of Quentin Tarantino thing, or sort of avant-garde French filmmaking, which was always very stylish and very cool. And I think I probably was, when I was starting off at sort of 16 or 17 with a little camcorder, wanted to be sort of Truffaut or Godard or something, and sort of, you know, cinema actually was, to me, was just simply a way of meeting women when I was 16 or 17. It was just go up to beautiful women in the street and say, yes, so I'm a filmmaker, I don't know if you're interested in being in my film. Which, those sorts of films were full of sort of beautiful women and gorgeous sort of locations and Paris and brilliant music, and, you know, right, you've seen Godard and Truffaut films, I presume. I hope. Because I definitely grew up on that, and I suppose around the sort of 2000-y period, cinema was really going through that sort of ultra sort of cool, you know, and thing, and I'm not sure why I responded negatively to that. I just wanted to find some sort of form of cinema that was really bare and really truthful and really honest. And for me, even films like Festen, which are, you know, and Lars von Trier is a sort of a case in point, he's sort of very mischievous and very playful and very, but I find, for me, it's all a little bit sort of too knowing and a bit too cool and a bit too smart, and so I saw this film and I was in tears at the end of it, which is a rare thing for me, actually. I don't tend to get too weepy or emotional about films, and I sort of resist them. And I just found the way these guys, and then so I started to get into them, and I started to read more and more about them, and I happened to be making this film once at the, sort of around 2006, and I was looking for, I was saying, am I going to shoot this on tape, or will I get 16mm? Will it be handheld? Will it be? And I realized I was sort of asking all the wrong questions.